Welcome to Madrid!
Bienvenidos a Madrid. After spending the last 5 days in Scotland, spending time with family and attending a wedding, we've landed in Madrid, Spain. Madrid, the capital, is the most populous city in Spain and the second largest city in all of the EU. It is located on the Manzanares River in roughly the center of the country. Madrid is known for its culture, from bullfighting to flamenco dancing. Its food, from tapas to churros. Its buildings, from the Royal Palace to the Prado Museum. And its people, from the current King of Spain, Felipe VI, to Placido Domingo and Penelope Cruz. There is more to do than you can fit into a month of exploring, let alone just a couple of days, but come along as we try our best to see the main sights and attractions and eat as much delicious local food as we can. So we are at, I think it's pronounced Sevilles Fountain, which was built in 1782. It's been standing here since then. It was actually created for people to come get their water in the middle of the city and deliver it to houses. It also watered the horses for the King's Guard. Currently is where everyone gathers to celebrate Real Madrid's wins over its competitors for football. Behind me here, or over my right shoulder, is the Temple de Deba. It's a 2nd century BC Egyptian temple that was built by King Adigilamani, I think I got that right, who built it in Egypt, and it was gifted from the country of Egypt to Spain in 1972 when they built the Aswan Dam in Egypt. It was going to be destroyed, and Madrid and the government of Spain had sent aid to Egypt to preserve many of their artifacts. So as a thank you, Egypt gifted this temple to the city of Madrid, and they moved it stone by stone to put it on this site. This site was also where Napoleon's forces shot the rebels in their uprising in 1808, as well as where the Spanish Civil War started in 1936. So there's a lot of history here. Behind me is the Palacio Real de Madrid, which is the royal palace of Madrid and the Spanish family. They don't actually live here anymore, but they do use it for state events and stuff. But it is, and I have to look at my phone here, 135,000 square meters of floor space and contains 3,418 rooms, if you can believe that. Behind me is the Palacio Real de Madrid. And on this side is the Cathedral de Santa Maria la Real. We just left the palace and cathedral, and we are heading to our super secret surprise spot that I haven't told Jamie about yet. You'll see when we get there, but it should be very cool if it's available and open to us. Through that door, you click the buzzer labeled Moñas, which is nuns in Spanish. They'll buzz you in, and they are a sect of cloistered nuns who make and sell cookies that for hundreds of years have gone to maintain the church and the convent that these nuns are part of. And so you go in, and there is a turnstile where you can order the cookies that you want. And the cookies come around, and you put your money on there, and then it goes back around. They take the money, they give you whatever change, and then they send it back around again with the cookies still on there. And then that's when you help yourself to the cookies. Well, how was that for an experience, Jamie?
Well, we didn't end up getting human traffic, so we only ended up having one of the types that we want.
The Nevaditos.
We only have that. Did we give them enough money?
Yeah.
This was only €11.
Yeah.
This is more than half a kilo. They probably don't like chastise you if you don't give them enough money. We're going to hell for robbing the nuns.
This is the shortbread cookies.
Very dry.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
There's some jam in there.
They're shortbread. Of course they're dry.
I know it's good for secret nuns.
For secret nun cookies. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're good though. So apparently the secret cookie nuns are not so secret anymore. They've just went in with a giant tour group. And there is another one right over here waiting. So, internet, yo.
So we've made it to what is called the Central Park of Madrid by foreigners, but is actually called El Retiro by everyone else. It's basically a giant park, 100 acres, as we overheard somebody saying in Madrid. That's just an open public park to walk around. It's very pretty. Right, there's lots of trails and such, and we are heading over to the central attraction, which is
Palacio de Cristal.
in English, the Crystal Palace. So we just got out of the Crystal Palace, and unbeknownst to us, when we were in there, there was a fog machine that was activated. It just ended, so it kind of faded away towards the end of our time there, but it was really cool. Like, there was all these sunbeams coming through. It was a pretty cool experience. After a couple hours of siesta at the hotel room, we are now heading out for some delicious dinners. We're gonna do a couple, I guess it's basically a little private food tour. We're going to hit up a couple different restaurants to get what we are being told are their best dishes. So follow along and find out.
We are at La Casa del Abuelo, which is noted for its garlic shrimp. We went to the restaurant and they walked us through that restaurant, across the street, through another restaurant, out of that restaurant, across the street, and through to another restaurant. They actually have 3 dining rooms all in a row on the streets here. Must be good. And Jamie ordered the patatas bravas, which is... And hopefully my garlic shrimp comes soon and we can tuck in. And there's a little... Well, that was not... It's got this tail. Delicious. Almost as good as the sangria, which was phenomenal. Is phenomenal. I haven't finished it yet. Butter, garlic, chili pepper. I don't know what else is in it, but it's really good. And it came out boiling in the butter. So, it's very good. Highly recommended. We stopped at Revuelta, Cafe Revuelta, for a dish that's well known in Madrid called bacalao. It's a salted cod that is battered and fried, but really light, like very light, not heavy or greasy or dense or anything like that. The fish was nice and moist and flaky, and the vermouth was also delicious.
After starting out very well with our garlic shrimp and patatas bravas at La Casa Abuela, things kind of went downhill a little bit. The restaurant that we were going to go to after that, Casa Tony, was closed, and then the place we were going to go to for Gorgonzola ice cream didn't appear to have it, and it was all absolutely ram-packed as well. So we skipped out on that, and then we went to another little bar down the way.
Taberna
San Lucar.
San Lucar.
We ended up just having a drink there. I had a whiskey, Tim had a vermouth.
Another vermouth.
And then we ended the night in McDonald's.
Woo!
Because I wanted ice cream, and that was the only place that had it, and I had a white chocolate and Kit Kat McFlurry. And Tim had an Eggs Benedict burger, which he loved.
Which was disgusting.
So,
and I didn't want it, but Jamie made me get it.
And now we're back at our hotel. Good morning from our last morning in Madrid. We've gotten up, we just got off the metro because we're going for breakfast. We're going for churros.
The small, thinner ones are churros. Most people know those. The larger ones, the thicker ones, are called torras. And they're basically just a thicker, larger churro. But they're a little denser, a little breadier because of the size. And then we got Spanish chocolate to go with it, to dip them in. Jamie's not a fan of, so I'll eat his too. Should I start with? I'll start with the torras. It's me, Mario. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's steaming. It is delicious, naturally. The horse is really light, despite the size. The chocolate is not sweet. There's a little sweetness to it, but it's not like American chocolate. It's much creamier and richer, but without being sweet, if that makes sense.
I got a cortado, which is the baby coffee. I'm gonna try a churro. Nice and crispy. I'm gonna try it without the chocolate first.
Okay.
It doesn't have like sugar on it like you normally get them with, which is
That's just
different
American.
but nice. Now I'll try it with the chocolate. I don't like chocolate, so
He's weird.
it's okay. It's not my favorite, but well, that's going to do it for our time in Madrid. We are heading back to the hotel to check out and then pick up our rental car. And then we're driving about 2 hours to a place called Alarcon, where we're going to be staying somewhere that will make us feel like royalty. But you'll have to watch the next video to find out where we're going to be staying.